Guys, welcome back. We are talking Big 12 action. West Virginia off a nice win against Texas Tech. Travels to face TCU. TCU off a win against SMU. This line, TCU 11.5. A total 50.5, 51. Heck, there's even a 50 out there. So that has not quite been established. But we have a team in West Virginia that's played a much stronger schedule. Strength of schedule, West Virginia has played the 30th toughest schedule so far this year. TCU has played a very weak schedule, number 74. TCU's top opponents, again, a decent middle-of-the-road schedule. They, of course, lost to Colorado in the opener, 45-42. Went to Houston, took care of business, winning 36-13, and then beat SMU 34-17. Now, I liked this West Virginia team last week, but I did not pull the trigger on them. Why? Because their quarterback, Garrett Green, was injured, and in fact, he did not play. Marchessault did a great job for them. Listen, they only gained 256 yards, but it's that defense that's been dynamic for the Mountaineers. West Virginia's offense, you want to say the word pedestrian, that may be giving them too much credit. 2 weeks ago against Pittsburgh, West Virginia, 211 yards, 14 first downs. Why did they win 17-6? Well, their defense allowed only 12 first downs, 211 yards. And listen, they held a pretty decent Pitt offense, 8 of 20 passing for 81 yards. Last week, we know Texas Tech is a pass-happy team. Texas Tech threw the ball 43 times. West Virginia held them to 15 completions. That's a pretty good Texas Tech offense, but that shows you how well this West Virginia back seven is playing. In fact, on the season, their defense is allowing 40% completions. That's right, 40% completions on the year and 201 yards passing. On their rush attack, they're holding foes to 3.2 yards per carry. Now, while I do expect Green back for this week, I look at TCU and I'm not ready to lay double digits with this team in a conference game. I see a team that can run the ball, but has not faced an elite defense at all. In West Virginia, I see a team that struggles against the pass. Now, looking at TCU's pass numbers this year, they've been decent. They've held opponents to 293 yards. Those are slanted again. Remember, they faced Colorado with that up-paced offense. They really didn't know what to expect facing Sanders at quarterback, and they allowed 38 of 47 completions for 510 yards. When you have an anomaly like that at the beginning of the season, I'm happy to take that game out of the equation and look at what they did against the rest of the foes. Under 50% completion against Nichols. That's Nichols. I understand that. Under 50% of completions against Houston on the road. An excellent job. Under 50% completions against SMU. An excellent job. So, again, we now have a situation where you're playing your first conference game. You have that pressure to build up. I shouldn't say that. It's TCU's first conference game. It's West Virginia's second conference game. But West Virginia's first road conference game. West Virginia is going to run the ball. I don't care if it's Marshall. I don't care if it's Green. They are a run-first attack. TCU wants to run the ball first. 51 rushes against Houston, 37 passes. 44 rushes against SMU, 33 passes. With the new clock rules, I am a big fan of playing under first half. If you watched my video, you heard me say the same thing. So while this total is 51, that means the first half total should be about 26.5. 7 of the last 9 games in this series has gone under. I expect this one to go under as well. I'm a huge fan of playing first conference games under the total as teams tend to be conservative. This one stays under, and as my official best bet here on the show, I'll go first half under the total, West Virginia and TCU. A bunch of great videos in college football and the NFL on Wager Talk TV. Make sure you check them out. And thanks for watching.